But ladies, I have a personal question. I'm going to ask.
I don't know if I want to share. Nah, just like
you on the red couch now, girl. You got to share. What you come on the Hollywood Honey set?
Right.
Holla at the shade.
Okay,
you got
what
to
they
speak
do?
up. I want to know how friendly is too friendly when it comes to your man or your boo thing, and do you feel like jealousy is an insecurity?
You mean how friendly, like when other people deal with them? Or...
We gonna say both. Which one you want to talk about? How friendly?
Because this
right,
it's a two-way. It's a two-way conversation.
It's a two-part question. So how friendly is too friendly with your man? So as like you going out and you have a waitress or another girl or a reporter or somebody interacting with your man, do you feel something is too friendly, and do you feel like your man should act or your boo should act a certain type of way? Or, you know, are you just trying not to be jealous and you're just like, all right, whatever, and you just let it ride?
I guess with this situation, I'm friendly too, if that makes sense. Not friendly as a way of being disrespectful, but I might be like, haha, you know, might do a hey. But I just feel like people need to know their place. So it's like, if we're out and a waitress want to be friendly with you and she want to comp our meal, go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. You better comp our meal if you're going to be friendly with my man.
Go ahead and be friendly.
$3.99.
But when it gets to the point where it's just too little giggly, I'm like, he's not that funny. Then I'm going to insert myself. You know? And I insert myself. But I've been, you know, in a relationship for a long time, so he know when I give him that love, because I don't want to embarrass anybody either. When I'm like,
I don't have no problem.
He already know Kiara's going to step in. So, yeah, I just feel like, I don't know. Hollywood's a little bit different from Virginia. Virginia, people don't do that. Yeah. So in Virginia, it's just kind of like, nah, like that's your man.
It's more of a respect.
Yeah. Here it's just like, haha, you did what? You was on the cover of what? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can I have your Instagram? And then she's in the DM, and then that's when I have to follow her too.
Yeah.
Because I will follow your ass back.
I will follow.
Maybe
we all friends.
Right.
But what about, you know, too friendly for your boo or your man? How does that work?
Well, I have dealt with people, not the current person I'm dealing with, but I have dealt with people that have addressed me like, you too friendly. You say hi to everybody. But I'm like, when I go out, people know me. And I'm not going to be like, don't talk to me because I'm over here. Like, it's not like that. And I feel like you should be secure enough in yourself to where people can come up to you, people can come up to me, they can address us, hey, how you doing? As long as it ain't nothing extra, I feel like it should be fine. Like, it shouldn't be like a game. Like, it's just like, we know what's up. We know where we going at the end of the night. We're going home together. Like, it ain't nothing extra. Let's have a good time. Let's
Are you since you're like that, are you one of those people then too, are you not focused at all on him being like that? If he's overly friendly, do you even notice that type of stuff?
I'm like this. Okay, if someone does come up to you and want to talk to you, you introduce me, of course, you know. So as long as that introduction is there, and
that's what it is. That's what she said. The introduction.
Yeah, as long as that introduction is there, I'm comfortable at that point. You know, I'm ear hustling, of course. If it get too long and extended, okay, you know. But other than that, like,
because I've had to shut a few conversations.
Oh no, I definitely shut a couple of conversations.
But I just get
communication. I feel like you have to know your partner. You should know what he likes, what he doesn't. Yeah. So if he says, "Hey, Kiara, I don't like you a little laughing a little bit too much or smiling too much," cool, I won't do it. You know. So it just.
You better not tell me to laugh, because I be laughing at everything. But I ain't going. If I'm gonna laugh as hard as at my boo's joke as I'm at somebody else.
Right. I'm not gonna be doing the.
I ain't gonna be doing the most over somebody else's. Oh, you know, especially in front of either my boo, my man, anybody to give that type of respect.
It's the way you do it. It's and you know when you getting out of line personally, so you know when to step back.
So, what do you feel like? Do you feel like jealousy is an insecurity? Or do you feel like that's just a normal human trait?
I would say that it is an insecurity.
Give the definition of jealousy. I know that's like such a general question, but
like, I guess envying what
Sarah,
someone else has. Like envying what else someone else has.
So
that is one form of jealousy.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. I think it's a couple of different. I don't think I get jealous. Are we talking relationships, or are we talking about in general?
Well, we're still talking about, you know, how friendly is too friendly. Okay. And given about your relationship with your man or your boo or anything like that, do you feel like jealousy is an insecurity? Because I feel like men love to throw out there, like, as soon as like a woman brings up like maybe her like concerns. It becomes, girl, that's just your insecurities coming out. Girl, you insecure. And it's like, you're not going to throw that out there and make me feel like I still can't feel how I feel. Okay, and what? I'm insecure in your mind. I'm insecure into whatever. But maybe you're not making me feel secure in this moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. Because it all comes back to communication. It's like, okay, if I feel my back is fat, don't make jokes about my back being fat when I wear a dress. You know, tell me, hey, maybe you should not wear that dress. And it's like, if you keep cracking on me, I'm going to be kind of insecure about it. So I don't know. Like, I just feel like men have to do better, because technically we normally hype you up, but we can tear you down too. And so
maybe why?
Yeah. So you know what I mean? Because it's like women gets the most crap. And men with these out of shape men and everything,
and their egos through the roof that we got to massage and leave that to.
Yeah,
we can't really be like that.
And it's just like women, we have to do so much to. Show. Yeah. That's a whole.
I mean, it ain't another show. It's this show right here. It's Highlight the Shade.
But you get. I think that I think that jealousy is something you can't control, because I mean sometimes I see certain things and I be like, oh, I wish I had that, and then I cast it out right away. Like,
I don't
feel
like that's jealousy. Is that jealousy though?
Desire.
I feel like that's a motivation for you, because it's like,
okay, you can take it two different ways.
Okay,
now me, I cast it out right away, because I'm like, I'm happy with what I got.
Right.
God's gonna bless you soon, girl. You're gonna be on TV more than you know. Like, chill,
right.
You know. But some people gonna take it the other way, like, I'm mad now because I ain't there. I ain't did that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not where I want to be. So
well,
now I'm mad.
You know what I mean?
So I would say that's a form of jealousy. You know?
Okay.
Because you don't know how to control and cast that out.
Sometimes I do get sad about certain things. I'm like, damn, I'm about to be 29. I don't have this and this. And I get sad for a moment. But then it's like, okay, well, what am I not doing to get to that point? Mm-hmm. So I don't feel like jealousy. We're not haters.
But
yeah.
Some people sit and dwell in that. Ooh. They will sit there and dwell in misery.
Something they just got to work on.
And
yeah.
Some you got to work on.
Actually, I don't even have advice.
I don't
have advice on that.
Personal. You got to work on yourself.
Right. That's what it is. Love yourself.
Yeah, you got to love yourself in order to not be jealous of what someone else has. Or even when somebody comes up and says hi to your man, you can't be jealous because you like, oh, she's too pretty to be saying hi to you. Like, you can't do that.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just got to love yourself.
Right.
I have seen some of the most people that, you know, you might not even think is attractive with the most confidence, and that makes them attractive. Right. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of how you carry yourself and how you're going to go about and deal with things. When you feel that burning, whatever you feel in there, where your heart start to race and shit ain't right, you're going to have to cast that out.
You ain't never been jealous with your man?
Of course. It's been things that I felt like I've got jealous about. Yeah, but then at the same time.
But not like jealous of what he got, or just like, I mean, what Ayesha said too. It's just like she's like feeling insecure that all these groupies are coming and getting thrown at him, and it's just like making her feel obviously insecure about that. So it's like, can you be jealous of that, and do you have like a right to feel that way?
I feel at the beginning of my relationship, just because the way that we got together, I was a little jealous because Lee was not over his ex. Mm-hmm. So when we first started going together, he was calling her while me and her was beefing on Twitter. You know, ex for your we was on the Twitter war with her. But that's that's another story. I was jealous because I'm like, I'm sitting here beefing with her on Twitter, and you're cursing her. Even though you're cursing her on the phone, she still have access to you. What made me kind of jealous because y'all have more history than I.
Exactly. That's 100% how I feel. Mm-hmm. I feel like if your ex is still able to get to you, get a rise out of you, give her any type of attention, anything, it's not going to make me feel secure about us. Like, because clearly, yes, you have 3, 10, 9, I don't know how many years you have over her, even fucking 3 more months over to me.
Right. Shit, that's why I suggest, and I ain't saying nothing, you happily about to be married, but I would suggest that if you are getting out of a relationship, give yourself some time. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself some time to get yourself back together.
But then they come back, girl.
They come back. But it's a difference between if you get in a relationship the next couple weeks with someone and you still dealing with your ex versus a couple months. Like, at least you had time to go back forth and be like, nah, okay, I'm done now, like, for sure. You know what I mean? So that's where it's like, you gotta sometimes just take some time for yourself before you jump back into the next thing. not only for yourself, but for the next person that comes along. You know, it's only fair.
Right.
You
Yeah.
start
I think
with a fresh slate.
one thing with me is I kind of like to stun on you now. Because it's like, when I did, after I got over my jealousy phase, we went to Chicago at the North Coast Music Festival. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I was looking cute. Yeah, I was looking real cute. And she was there. And she just walked right past us, and I was like,
okay, hair flip.
Yeah, and that's
and it's just now. Then I felt better because we both were like just shitting on her, and I felt good.
Okay,
you know, I know that's bad. That's kind of bad.
It's not. I ain't never worried about nobody else.
Yeah, but I know it was bad because she was in her feelings.
What?
She was in her feelings, but
you ain't date nobody before me. Stop playing.
But yeah, that's how I like to be. Like, that's why I try not to get jealous, because when you go out the house, we're both gonna be bomb and we're gonna shit on the world, and that's kind of how I like to do.
And I do feel like it's you know, not holding back, not holding your tongue. You guys, again, communication.
Right.
Communicate what concerns you do have, and hey, baby, make me feel appreciated, make me feel loved, make me feel like make me feel secure, because we're a new relationship, or you know, you got a new boo and stuff like that, and people don't want to like say too much because you don't want to run or scare nobody off or something like that. But it's like, no, you need to say these type of things because they don't know yet, and it's like how we have to move forward with each other.
Because you can't move forward if you don't handle those issues,
right? Because you don't
want it to come up later. And
10 months down the line, and it's just like, this always been bothering me. It's like, girl or boy, like you could have been told me these type of things. Because then if they don't give a damn about you, you're going to find out earlier than later. You know what I'm saying? For you guys that don't know, the Honey Thoughts is we pull up a DM question with one of our friends or fans that ask us a question, and they want to know what the honeys thought about it.
Yay.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so this one is from Barbie's Way or No Way 88.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Barbie.
What it do?
Barbara. This is actually my best friend, y'all.
Hey, best friend.
Hey, best friend.
Hey, she being biased with the question.
Okay. So she wants to know, what have you learned from past relationships?
Like your best lesson from it, or just like what you just learned in general?
Yeah, just learn in general, or your best lesson.
Well, for me, the best thing that I've learned from past relationships is believe somebody the first time they show you who the hell they are. For goddamn sure. Like, I will definitely say that, because the thing the red flag that you want to ignore in the beginning is definitely the red flag that's going to break y'all up at the end. So if this person is showing you how they are, and you might think that, oh, he crazy, that shit cute, that shit going to get real crazy later on. And so, or if he don't, if he brushes you off time, like, oh girl, that's just kind of how he is. Yeah, exactly. That's just how he is, and it's going to go down there. 3 years down the line.
It, right?
Exactly. You allow it, you trying to sweep it under the rug, because it's like you trying to, again, be in a new relationship. But I learned that they've always, every time I broke up with somebody, it's like, I don't even know why I was tripping. They've been this way. They showed me that from the start, and I was allowing that at first. And then now, what you thought that was going to change? Nah, hell no. Well, that's mine.
I mean, I've dated a lot of different people. So, good and bad, I learned a lot. But I think the most thing is, I don't know, I guess just loving yourself more. Because if, I can love myself, then I can figure out how to love you. And it's sometimes I felt like in relationships, I was paying too much attention to that person. And then kind of, fell off on myself. I'm like, why am I not happy? We're in this place. I have all this stuff. But it's why am I not happy? Because I'm focused on you. So yeah, I feel like just love yourself, and then you can actually learn how to love someone else, because then you're just going to be unhappy most of the time, and it's just not going to work out.
Yeah, because you're probably giving the other person all the love that you want to give if they're not filling back up your cup, and you have to fill up
and
your
then
own
you're just
cup
unsatisfied, because that's how I felt like when you had mentioned, getting out of a relationship and giving yourself time. It's funny because no, I think most of my relationships, I could be in a 4-year relationship. We break up, maybe 3 weeks later, I'm in a whole new relationship. And it's so bad, but it's just because it's I don't know if I'm just a relationship person, but also
She's
it's
a relationship
I'm a big
guru.
Even though I'm crazy and I act, all hardcore, I'm a big lover. So it's I love on this person.
She's a big bull that just wants a hug.
Right. I love on this person, but it's hey, what about me? Then I'm unhappy, and I'm okay, I'm over you now. So that's not good. So just, I guess, love you. Back to it. Love yourself.
Yeah.
Then you can.
And what about you, Keena?
I think that the best thing I learned is just communicate, you know,
right.
just from jump.
That's a big deal.
Always communicate. I mean, even from the dating aspect to are we still dating? Are we doing something else? Like, I mean, like, just communicate. Because sometimes I feel like we can date people and it can go on and then we just like, well, what we doing? Or, you know what I mean?
Right. And that's how you get into situationships.
Yeah.
That's how you get into situationships, for sure.
And then another thing is I feel like every relationship, like, I've learned something different. And I take
big
it
facts.
with me
Big
to the
facts.
next relationship. And I know certain things that, you know, do's and don'ts that I shouldn't maybe do on my part as a woman. So I just try to learn from everything. Like, even though you know, we have relationships and maybe they didn't turn out right, I try not to think of them as a regret. I just try to think of them as a lesson.
Oh, for sure. I seen this one meme. I seen this one meme that was like, girls don't have trust issues. They have that, I done seen this shit before and I ain't about to go through that again. So now, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like, you're supposed to take everything that you learned and it's like you can apply it to the next thing. Like,
even if it's the smallest things, like, it's take it. Take it with you.
Because you're learning yourself as you're going through all these relationships at the end of the day. So you're finding out through, you know, unfortunately and fortunately, through other people, what you do and do not like.
Right.
And when you go through that, you see, okay, well, I don't like this and this is not going to be for me. And if you can't get down with that, then it's on to the next. And it's the same go around until you find that compatible person that, you know, is here with you.
Right.
Like that.
So I know we kind of talk about, now I'm not going to say bad things that we learned, but what's some good things?
That you're right.
Yeah, so what's some good things that you learned in a relationship?
Some good things. I ain't learned nothing that's good because, you know, the next person is the best thing. Right. No, I'm just playing.
But just something that you took that worked good that you brought into another relationship. Does that make more sense?
I've learned some sexual things.
Oh,
that,
I was, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what I was saying, but I didn't want to. I was waiting for somebody else to bring it up. Then I would go there because, you know, hey. But yeah.
And I done learned sex tips. I done learned, you know, communication. I done learned a whole lot of stuff. And we're going to keep this conversation going for, you know, next time around.
So let's keep it going. Comment, DM us. Let us know, what did you learn in your past relationships? Because we want to know. Everybody's different. So we're on Twitter at what? HH.
Shit, I don't know now that you're going to say it. At the_HH and it's honeys. And then also on Instagram at _HollywoodHoneys. Go ahead and tweet us, DM us, like you said. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe on this YouTube channel. Let us know.
And our
sponsor, Rosalie. Yes. Get your free lip balm with your order.
And let us know how y'all like the new set and if y'all want to see Kiara Booty one more time.
And we also would love many more of you beautiful women to come on to the show. So
come on. Go ahead.
Fill out our questionnaire and our tree link. Is it link tree?
Yeah. It's on there.
Fill it out and so we can have you as a guest.
Yep.
Yes. So you guys remember, until next time, if you want to throw some shade, add some highlight instead. Thanks for tuning in to Highlight the Shade with the beautiful Hollywood Honeys.
And we out.
And we